What if you were stripped of your name, your fortune, and your silk gowns, and dropped onto a barren island of ice with nothing but your own breath to keep you alive? From the critically acclaimed, national best-selling author of Sam comes a sweeping, cinematic, and fiercely feminist historical epic. Selected as an official Reese's book club pick, Isola is a masterfully written, lushly painted saga of survival, defiance, and the quiet architecture of faith, inspired by the harrowing, real-life 16th century history of French noblewoman Marguerite de la Rocque. The narrative introduces us to Marguerite, a wealthy young heiress born into absolute privilege, destined for a life of quiet luxury, lacing pearls into her hair within her ancestral chateau in Périgord. But the fragile illusion of her security shatters when she is orphaned. Her future falls into the hands of her legal guardian and uncle, Jean-François de la Rocque de Roberville, a volatile, fiercely ambitious courtier who callously spends her inheritance to clear his own mounting debts. Stranded without a coin to her name, Marguerite is forced to accompany Roberville on a perilous, high-stakes colonial expedition across the Atlantic to New France. Terrified and isolated aboard the flagship, she finds an unexpected emotional anchor in Auguste, her uncle's brilliant, resourceful secretary. Their mutual comfort quickly sparks a deep, illicit, and fiercely passionate love affair. When Roberville uncovers their secret romance, his pride and rage are all-consuming. In a brutal act of vengeance meant to enforce total female subservience, he maroons Marguerite, Auguste, and her fiercely loyal, deeply religious childhood nursemaid Damienne on a desolate, unnamed rocky island in the frozen Gulf of St. Lawrence. Left with paltry supplies and absolutely no hope of rescue, the trio is thrust into a raw, primitive fight for existence. The transition from a child of privilege to a wild forager is brutal. Marguerite is forced to endure the agonizing physical trials of starvation, severe frostbite, and deep personal trauma as the unforgiving Canadian winter blankets the island in ice. She is pushed to the ultimate extreme of physical survival, even facing down a wild bear to protect her camp. Yet as devastating tragedies mount and she is left to navigate the stark, echoing isolation of the wilderness alone, Isola transforms from a mere adventure story into a staggering psychological and spiritual exploration. Through Marguerite's intimate first-person voice, Allegra Goodman investigates what remains of a woman when everything societal has been violently torn away. Written with fluid beauty, historical precision, and an intense emotional undertow, this unforgettable novel stands as a brilliant celebration of self-determination, the redemptive grace of human memory, and the indomitable power of a woman who refuses to be silenced by history.